this is it so far. We've got a nice base. So a little bit better. A little bit of a bookmark there maybe. Again the same, bit of toilet paper. This actually looks alright. I know I'm shocked, right? Come off alright. So I'm going to put it back together. I'm going to leave out some of the extra bits. We're going to do a weight reduction first, so you guys can see what you can do without destroying the mouse, without drilling it, and you'll see what kind of weight you can get out of it. You can't really leave the side buttons out, apart from, well, we can't leave the switches out, which is a bit of a problem here on the Zowie ones. You could, I'm not going to do it on this one, but if you're brave enough, I'd have to try it, so I wouldn't do it without checking yourself, but you could maybe cut around here. You can't cut around here, no you can't, because it's still needs to get to the ribbon. You're going to struggle. You can take the switches off by desoldering them, and we'll weigh it without the side switches on it, but you're going to have to still keep the entire PCB here. So you might have to physically destroy the Zowie here to get any real decent weight out of it. You could play it without a top shell, right? No. Some people might cut the, so what you could do is you could cut off the back, you could cut that part of it off, and because the clips here would still clip into the top, you just wouldn't have the rear part of the shell. So you'd probably get 5 grams off it by just snipping the back off. I'm not going to go that extreme today. So let's put it back together. Let's take out some bits, see what the weight reduction you can get out of it without destroying your mouse. And then we just won't wait with the cabling, there's no point. And let's see what we can get it down to with basic mods, right? Yeah, I wouldn't clip the back off for me personally, but some people don't seem to mind, or they might fingertip it, or have more of a, the palm might not use that part of the mouse, but for me, I wouldn't really like it. So I'll put one screw back in the PCB, because it doesn't need any more than that. And we're just going to put one into the upper PCB, let's call it. Right, we're going to leave these out. I'm going to see what the buttons feel like on the side without that later, but let's just leave them out for now. Anything on the left we'll leave out. We're probably not going to save much, I can tell already from this weight reduction. We'll leave the side buttons out. Let's try the scroll wheel out as well, because some people seem to like that idea. And we'll weigh it, and then we'll start the proper weight reduction on it for show. So we have to put one screw back in the Zowie. You could tape it, it's a bit lighter. So add in probably half a gram, maybe a gram for the cable, because you don't get much, right? And leave the cables out. That's what it looks like. Let's not put the skates back out because they're coming off anyway. We're trading them out anyway. So let's add the weight on. Don't judge me for these. You'll see here they ripple quite a bit, the Zowie ones, once they come off. So generally, if you take off Zowie skates, you're gonna have to put some new ones on. I don't think we're getting much. We might get, what was it? What did it weigh? 95 grams? Is that what we were looking at a minute ago? I think we're going to get down to maybe 90 if we're lucky. So it's going to weigh in at, ooh, showing 88 now. Wow, let's say. 24 grams. So that is a heavy base though. So I'll probably mute a bit of this so you don't get too deafened by it. The plan is to take out, I'll answer your questions, so feel free to ask, but I'm going to take out all this side and then some of these side bits here. I don't want to go near the skates yet. We'll see what we get out of it without going near the skate patterns. We could always drill holes in them a little bit, but I don't generally like messing around with the skates. I'm just going to trim out all the edge, like I said, take out some of the middle. You'll just see that it's starting to go down now. Ceramic tip. first cut is made. So I go quite close to the skate. I'm going to leave in the DPI and the hauling rate, just because you can't tell there's no software for the Zowie, so you can use like the Zowie pole checker and you can see what polling rate it's on, but it's easier if you don't just, if you leave the lighting on this one perhaps. Normally I'd take it out, but Zowie don't have any software, so we're going to leave this one. You can't really tell because it's a bit melted, this plastic, but can you see how thick that base is?
But how else can we explain these terrible deaths?
2.4 millimeters thick, this base. There's a thick base in it, right? I tried to snap it. I can't even break that bit. Yeah, there's a lot of weight in that. I mean, that's a thick base. I can't even break that bit. That's a strong base, right?
Death is your only escape.
Turned to one messy job, man. It's a lot of like fine dust on this one. I don't think it's looking too bad. So I'm leaving the lighting so you can see what DPI and polling rate you're on, because you're going to need to on this one because there's no software. I took 5 grams out of it so far. Given how industrial thick, I wouldn't basically normally recommend drilling around the skates. It should sit fine, but something I probably wouldn't do. But On this one, it's probably worth it because of the thickness of this shell, 2.4mm thick base. You're going to save some weight here by doing this as well. So most of the time, bases are quite thin, but this one's quite thick. You can see I had a drilling accident last time. So this one's going to be worth it. That's a big hole. Sure is, mate, but it doesn't matter on the base. Ain't no one going to see it, right? As long as it all holds together, you can cut out most of the base, to be fair. Just be careful on the sensor you. Base was 24 grams. We are down to, this one's a little bit more extreme, let's say, but I think there's definitely some worthwhile in. 18 grams, so it's about a gram out of the back. That's unusual because it's quite a thick base. Probably enough out of this. I don't want to go too far to the right because there's support, so should be enough. What do you reckon? Below 18? I'll be happy if it's 18 or below. And it was 18.5 grams, not bad. Given it was 24 grams, so that's pretty good now. We'll leave that for now, and we'll move on to the shell. Place your bets, or whatever. Let me know. Maybe place your bet, do you? I'm thinking main shell, but it's up to you. I'll let you guys decide. Everyone's watching. Main skelly, okay. Main skeleton. So, I'm thinking we need to keep the screw hole, right? That's the only mounting point we've got for the base. Don't particularly want to drill that off. I'm thinking we cut out most of this part. We're going to leave a little bit of structure in. We can cut out all of that. So, and it doesn't matter because your palm's going to be covered by this, right? So we're just going to hack this piece out. And then there's not that much more you could do. We'll probably trim out a little bit at the back. We'll drill the sides a little bit. Look how thick that is, man. Look at all the necessary plastic. I know it's a lot in it. A lot of plastic. I mean, it's 3 mils thick. Oh my days. People are probably thinking I'm nuts, but 3 mils? Holy moly. I mean, that thing's not gonna... It ain't gonna break, man. It's 2 mil at the back. That's without the shell on the top. I mean, it's built to last. If someone breaks this in a rage fit, right, they're probably going to destroy the house in the process. It's going to take us a while to get through that. So I need to make sure I don't drill those posts because they're where the side buttons mount. That wouldn't be a good idea. We're going to keep the screw hole. We keep the anchoring points in for the shell. We could be cheeky here. So the shell, I guess you call it shell, the top part where the buttons are, let's call it. It's got 2 points and 1 anchor point here on the back, right? 2 holes, 1 at the rear. You could, I don't understand what these screw holes are for. Have I forgotten something? But we could take out all of it. Like, as long as we keep the screwing point, we could take out most of the back here. Like all the way up to here. And then you've still got the 1 anchor point. You could swing it back. It's a wrecking ball mouse, you're right, mate. Swing it like a wrecking ball. I mean, jeez. Resin mold. I mean, I don't know. I'm thinking maybe that. I'm thinking we cut it. We cut it, like, we cut out most of this back. But what we don't want to do, I'm just having to think about it. We don't want to make the sides flex too much, so we don't want to cut out overly too much. Maybe just to the back point here. I'm thinking, is it worth it? I might just take that square out, and then at least the back, it won't be too flexible, because if you take too much, it will flex. Even at 3 mil maybe. So we'll just take it. We'll take it from here, ahead of these points, probably just on top of this line here, all the way back to here, and we'll just chop out that whole piece. So it's 27 grams. So it's a heavy shell. That's got to at least be 4 grams, right? We're going to take out easily by just chopping that piece out. Let's see. Look how badass this Dremel was. 72 grams. Okay, I like it. Not bad. I can better get the flipping thing out already for that. Oh my god. Well, we're going to tidy it up, right? But you don't need that bit. Don't worry about that. We don't need that bit, Zowie. Don't you worry about that bit. Look how thick it is. Oh, there's a beast of a shell, right? About 23, 24 grams. Grams. Millimeters. We don't need that. I want to see how much that weighs and see whether we can get another half out of it. We can take the back part out as well. Okay, I need 2.5 grams. Why is it so thick? I don't know, mate. Zowie make them good, right? You don't want them to snap. They don't want any flex in the shell. People say they don't like flex, so they made it that thick. They don't need flex anymore. The random screw in the middle holds the basically that mounting point. Yeah, it holds on that part. Stop it rattling, but there's no rattle. Right? That's the idea. Stop you being able to break it apart. But I'll tell you what, you need like Superman. Maybe when the sides flex, it pings the top up, but the sides don't flex. I mean, look at that. Even with that bit out of it, I'm still going to struggle to flex it, right? I'm thinking maybe I'd take the next part out. I'm going to sand this bit down and we're going to see whether I can just mount it with that one point. I'm going to see whether we can get more out the back of it, of this inner, I guess the inner skeleton. You'll have to sand down here if you're doing it at the edges so the shell fits properly. So if you get this wrong as well, you will mess up the buttons a little bit. So do it very gentle. Hence I'm taking it out in stages. So if I do mess it up, at least know where I messed it up. So next time I don't mess it up, which I won't mess it up. I'm confident. Right, so let's see if this part goes back on there. Okay. There's no reason why it shouldn't. I just like to know. Are you wearing a respirator with plastic dust? No, I'm not, mate. I probably should. I've got some safety glasses on. You think you should wear a respirator? I'm gonna die? I don't want too many at the minute.
Like 20 hits of potent loud. Put my feelings in a swishy, then I smoke that bitch down. I got these feelings for a bad chick. Fake kid is waist trainer and an ass lip. Pay attention to the message.
There we go. So just lifting a little bit of the edges here because we need to sand it. Don't worry about that. We just need to tidy up the edge a little bit, like I said. If you don't sort the edge out, you will lift. The plastic lung pop. Yo Nathan, how you doing, man? How's things, man? Took quite a bit. I might drill around here instead of cutting it. So I might drill the skeleton instead. Oh, well, we keep some of the rigidity still, even though it's pretty strong like that. Damn, that's more holes than I expected. I have to sand this up a little bit. So, this is just a bit of a rough guide at the minute. Did miss one there. Damn it. We're going to have to sand this. This is just getting an idea. I remember what the weight was. It 23.9 grams then. Let's see what the difference in the sides make. It wouldn't normally make much difference, but I'm intrigued because of the thickness of this shell. I found the holes had a bit more grip to them usually. Interestingly. Kind of get an idea then whether it's worth drilling or not, if you know what I mean. Like, took a gram off it. Okay, that's not bad considering it's one side. Always, dude. Cheers, Wolf Dildo. Sorry, man. Wolf Diablo. Thank you. Cheers for dropping by, man. Forgive me. Just dropping in, man. Enjoy Lanks. Catch you later, man. What do you want to get up to? Slip of the tongue, that's all I'm saying. These ones are a bit tricky to drill on the front. I suggest not doing that. It's quite thick, the plastic, even thicker than the rest, you wouldn't believe, because of the corners. So, yeah, I'd avoid that. Right, so this is pretty much done now. Needs a bit of tidying up. We'll sand this down. Really ready to weigh it. Oh, we've got the last bit. Piece it back together. Weigh it, and I can go to bed because damn, it's late. As this ain't my full-time job. It's just my hobby. Alright, so the shell weighed 27 grams, I think. I can't remember now. We got down to 23 before. 27 grams to... Not bad, man. 21.7 grams, okay. Keep it nice and smooth on the top. What do you think? Or should I drill the outer shell? First one was a Red Dragon MMO, okay. Just weight reduce one of those, mate. Yeah, did a weight reduction out. Took about 20 grams that one. It's the lightest MMO mouse out there at the minute. So I'm a happy user. This weighs 11, doesn't it, I think? 14 grams. Retail holes might be treated in the same way on the PCB to prevent damage from sweat and dust. I've not had any issues yet, to be fair. I mean, dust should be okay. Most things will run okay with dust. Sensor maybe I might have an issue, but I've not had any problems. Sweat. Again, I haven't had any issues, but if you've got really sweaty hands, you might have a problem. So. Most of the lightweight mice aren't coated, so I guess you could spray it in lacquer the PCB, I guess, if you wanted. Clear coat or something, stop it getting damaged. Be an idea. So this is it so far. We've got a nice base. So a little bit better. A little bit of a good mark there maybe. Again the same, bit of toilet paper. This actually looks alright. I know I'm shocked, right? Come off alright. Right, so what's the guesses on the weight? What do people think? We put their feet on it. I might as well just put these back on it for now. I'll take some pickies inside it. I'll put the hyperglides on. They will go on it, but I need to take some pictures, so I'll just put these on for the weight. Origin was 95, that's right. Ignore these feet. I'm just putting them on for now because I need to take it apart. I want to take some pictures of the insides and stuff, so I don't put hyperglides on it yet. No! 85? You're joking me. How can it be 85 grams? Well, I thought it was going to be much lighter than that. We might have to take some more out of it. I was well off. I thought it was going to be lighter. I'm disappointed. Disappointed. We might have to trim some more out of it. I'll have to have a think. Time to drill. Time to drill the top. You were close, Kelly. You're right. I don't know. I'm going to have a rethink. Maybe I'll drill the top. Can't make my mind up, but I'm not drilling it now at 3 in the morning. Need to get to bed. Well, that was disappointing. I was hoping for a slightly lighter mouse. Hence to put the hyperglides on it. The feet weigh 2.5 grams, to be fair. We might have to drill the top shell. So, does it feel lighter? Yeah, it feels lighter. It feels lighter than 85 grams, but it's not. Switches feel nicer, definitely. Those on-runs are much nicer. I think it looks pretty good though still. We have to drill the top. Still 10%, I guess it's 10% off it, 10 grams. That's a lot, that's not much, man. I'm surprised considering how much we took out of it. Right, I need to go to bed because it's 3 AM and I've got work in 3 hours. So thanks for all watching. I will post one of these videos and we'll see if we can get it even lighter. But thanks for your support here. I'm glad you enjoyed these videos. We're definitely doing some more until the next one. I'll be on tomorrow night streaming Rainbow Six, so I might use some of these mice. I might try this one, but I'm playing ranked, so I don't particularly want to lose position because I have to change around the mice, but I might do. Or I might try the Viper that I tried the other day. This one was pretty cool. I'm actually surprised because I don't normally like Vipers, but you can see I've gone to town more on this one. And this was surprisingly good. This is, I think it's 46 grams, 52 or something. It's light anyway, crazily light. So thanks for watching. It's the Think with Seashells, and I'll see you all again soon. Cheers for your support. See you again, people. Until the next mod or until tomorrow night, I'll see you online.